Okay, this just in, a huge trade that affects the Eagles, while Howie Roseman does something he normally don't do on trade deadline day. Plus, Jalen Hurts calls out and trolls the national media. But that's not all. Micah Parsons continues to talk about Saquon. Sounds like he's scared. And why am I just hearing now that Saquon Barkley got injured? We also got the jersey giveaway winner video, and watch me react to the Eagles Kelly Green highlight video.
It's a special Sunday in Philadelphia. It's the Kelly Green game.
What you gonna do with your moment right now?
What the Eagles have to do is impose their will.
Show me something tonight. Let's go. Team on three. 1, 2, 3. Hey.
Travel from the 14-yard line, lost the football. Barkley got it. Touchdown. Mando kicks ball going out of the field. Barkley slips 2 tackles and picks up the first.
Are you kidding me?
That's cheat code right there. Zack Baun with the interception.
This kid is special, man.
What a grab by Dotson. At the 10, 5, touchdown. Touchdown. What a catch.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. If you rock with the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss the videos. Breaking news added when this video was over, but put in the beginning. Adam Schefter tweeted, trade. New Orleans is sending 4-time Pro Bowl cornerback Marshon Lattimore to the Washington Commanders per sources. Now, I know this ain't really Eagle related, but it affects the Eagles because we still got to play Washington twice, and right now they're a half a game ahead of us. Washington got Lattimore and a 5th for 2025, and they gave up a 3rd-round pick, 4th-round pick, and 6th-round pick for 2025. Does this make them better than the Eagles? Let me know in the comment section. You know Philly Mike says no. So yesterday I spoke a lot about Saquon Barkley's game and that backwards hurdle, and rightfully so. Again, I've never seen it before. The Eagle players never seen it before. Look at the reaction of Jordan Davis, Dallas Goedert, Reed Blankenship. Oh yeah, shout out to the fan who posted this on Twitter. It's going viral. But I mean, just look at these shocked faces like, wow, these guys been playing and watching football forever, and they ain't never seen nothing like that. Because you just don't jump over somebody backwards. That's not natural. Shoot, you got Bijan Robinson in the comment section under Saquon talking about that was wild. I need to practice that tomorrow. Hey, we already played Bijan Robinson. Good luck with that, but it ain't easy trying to be like Saquon Barkley. However, I did find this interesting. Jeff McClain tweeted, head coach Nick Sirianni declined to address injuries to wide receiver A.J. Brown knee and running back Saquon Barkley. As we all know, A.J. Brown's knee is day-to-day and fine per Jordan Schultz, Adam Schefter, and everybody via the MRI. But when did Barkley get hurt? He continued to say this. Barkley experienced some tightness in his back during the game, an NFL source said. He said after that, he will be ready for Sunday's game at the Cowboys, though. Don't really like back stiffness because it can linger, affect play, but he's going to be okay. I just didn't know he was dealing with anything. As for a play I didn't talk much about yesterday due to all the crazy plays in this one game, but Jahan Dotson had an incredible catch. He not only had to reach over the defender to get the ball, he ended up tipping it to himself because that's how awkward his body was. We all know that Smitty was going to step up and had to step up in the absence of A.J. Brown, and he did it with that Slim Reaper 46-yard catch and that touchdown grab. But before we were able to get all that in, Jahan Dotson set the tone and changed the momentum when the Jags started doing all this craziness with the referees helping them by that cheat call. Saquon was definitely touched. But Jahan Dotson changed the momentum, big-time play, and he needs to build off that. Again, A.J. Brown's injury is not that severe. He's day-to-day, but we need to start getting Jahan Dotson involved. It just makes this offense that much more dangerous, and he has the potential. That ain't an easy catch. One more time. Beast mode when we needed him the most. everybody balls in Kelly Green. Honestly, when the season is over and we go back and look at the top 10 plays of the 2024 season, the first 5 might all be from this game. I'm talking about 5 plays that you are saying is the best of the 2024 season for our Philadelphia Eagles came at home against Doug Peterson in front of our great fans and Kelly Green in absolute clutch times. That is crazy that your 5 best plays of the season might have all been in one game. Now let's talk about the highest graded Eagles in week 9 versus the Jaguars. There's a new shocking name to this list, and I got to say it right away. Mekhi Becton, who had a 92.0, not just the highest offensive lineman grade for the Eagles, but the whole NFL. He's playing his best ball, and is due to Jeff Stoutland. Mind you, people laughed at us when we signed him. This is another hidden gem from one Howie Roseman. But here's the whole list. Zack Baun, number 1, 92.6. Nakobe Dean, number 2, 92.1. Mekhi Becton, 92.0. As we just said, Lane Johnson, 86.4. And Landon Dickerson, 82.3. 3 offensive linemen, 2 linebackers. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Now let's go to the linebackers real quick. This is now back-to-back weeks that Zack Baun and Nakobe Dean have been the Eagles' best players and the best tandem in the NFL, right? Back-to-back 90-plus weeks per Pro Football Focus, and this group is just getting started. I'm telling you, Howie Roseman, please call Zack Baun on his cell phone. Forget him. Call his agent and get a contract in. Honestly, if we wait to the end of the year and the defense is balling and he's leading the league in tackles or continues doing what he's doing, he's going to be expensive. Lock him in now. That's what Howie Roseman does. I know we did a lot this offseason, retaining our own, but Zack Baun has been a hidden gem. Now, before we get to Jalen Hurts calling out the media with a smile, we also hear Micah Parsons continuously talking about Sapuon Barkley, plus recap LaShawn McCoy's Eagles Hall of Fame induction, and talk about how the Eagles made no trades at the deadline, but did release somebody. Let's hear a word from our sponsor, Mando, the best way to control odor for your pets, packages, and feed. I first saw this on a YouTube ad and bought it about 2 months before Mando reached out to me to even do this sponsorship. My favorite got to be the deodorant Mount Fuji, but they got other scent of deodorants too. Bourbon leather, Clover Woods, Pro Sports, and of course, like I said, my favorite one, Mount Fuji. It is honestly the longest lasting deodorant I ever used. Go buy anything from Axe to Dove Men out there. They say 48 hours, it barely works 6. This one works long. It's doctor clinically approved, and my favorite thing about it is there's no itchiness, there's no irritation, it doesn't stain your shirts. This is, besides smelling good, it keeps you feeling good. And in the starter pack, you get wipes and lotion, quick for your packages and feet. And the price is perfect. So click the link in the description and or the pinned comment section and get $5 off your starter pack with promo code PhillyMike. Once again, click the link in the description, use my promo code PhillyMike, all capitals, no exclamation point, to get $5 off your starter pack, which is over 20% off. And like I said, the price point's already great. So it is official. 4 o'clock, Tuesday, November 5th. That means the trade deadline has come and gone. The Eagles did make a move exactly at 4 o'clock. Roster move. They released tight end Albert O. I was waiting here to 4 o'clock, holding this video in case we get a da-na-na, Eagles make a move. But guess what? We didn't. Now, I understand some people are going to be mad. We want an edge rusher, but I'm with Fangio on this. We don't need a C+, C- rotational player who is a rental, come and go next year. It hasn't worked. How we learned from Kevin Byard, how we learned from Robert Quinn. Now, if we were able to get a Myles Garrett, who's an A+ player, would definitely make this defense better and be here for 2 to 3, maybe 4 years, I would have been okay. But I think Howie, seeing the roster, listening to Fangio on how good the defense has been playing, said, let me keep my draft picks. We hit with Cooper DeJean. We hit with Quinyon Mitchell. We like what some of the other rookies are doing. Let's be patient. We got a window, but we still want to win now. Moving on to Jalen Hurts calling out the national media. I think it's more national he's talking about than Philly media, but I love it. He said, they told me I couldn't.
You seem to have a knack for throwing the deep ball.
That's the first time I've heard that. You know why?
Why?
You say I can't.
Who said you can?
They.
Who's they? I'm saying you can.
I appreciate that. That's a great. That's another one. I think. You're talking about the one on that same drive.
Yeah, 46.
So that was one that. That I struggled with in practice all week. I had the opportunity to AJ in practice, had the opportunity to Smitty in practice, and didn't hit it right. It just wasn't clicking. But we repped it and we talked about it and we put time into it, and we were able to execute it in a crucial moment. And I think just a great overall effort from everyone. Smitty trusting the ball to get to him and creating that separation and making a play and then making another amazing play in the red zone. I just think it took us all.
And the dude is so humble, admitting he struggled throughout the week in practice on that play. But clutch time, he made it. Again, we talked about it yesterday. Jalen Hurts, 12 total touchdowns, over 1,000-something yards total, and 0 turnovers since the bye week. He's also the only quarterback in NFL history to have 3 consecutive games with a 115 passer rating or higher, a passing touchdown, and a rushing touchdown. And again, 3 consecutive games. The ultimate dual-threat quarterback, and he can throw the ball. Now, jersey giveaway time. Okay, this is for the October giveaway. The Bucks and the Browns game due to the bye week and the fact that I didn't stream the Giants game for my kids' football game. Good luck. A lot of entries from the Jags and the Bengals for November's giveaway. But let's get this rolling. We will be giving away a jersey in December as well. So good luck to the October people. November's coming and so will December. But drum roll, please. Phil Skip is the jersey winner. Any color, any player. Comment your email or hit me up on Twitter. It's the easiest. It's in the corner. I need to know your address, player you want, color you want, and size. You got about a week to claim it or we respin back to Eagles football. And of course, us being 6-2, top of the food chain, we got Micah Parsons talking about how dominant Sapuon Barkley is and how, once again, stupid the Giants are.
People could say this is vintage Saquon, but this was always who Saquon was. Since I've known him at Penn State until now, I knew this is what he was capable of. It was, honestly, this is a blessing in disguise because for Saquon, this is a blessing in disguise just off the strength of people are seeing what you're capable of when people appreciate you. The Giants did not appreciate him. And now the rest of the league is facing the consequences of the Giants' stupidity. This is always who he was. I don't want to say he lost his confidence, but he probably lost confidence in the system, the people that's blocking for him. I mean, what more can you say? The guy's been dynamic. He's been worth the money and more. Let's just say thank you to the Giants for their stupidity and what they accomplished in the last couple of years, because we're all facing it and we're about to face it this weekend. But this is always who Saquon's been. A confident back that can make any cut. His explosion, he's freaky on the football field. I mean, he's one-on-one. And people say, people, like, the fact that people say this has always been him. Like, I don't think there's nothing vintage about it. Like, he is just that guy. He's one of them ones.
And remember, Saquon dominated on Kelly Green week, but also McCoy entering Eagles Hall of Fame. Let's take a look at the highlights.
What's up? We're in the link. Fully, we at home, baby. I'm out of being in the Eagles Hall of Fame. I can't wait. You see, we turned up.
need to keep feeding Saquon so he can have one of the years that we'll always remember, and hopefully it ends in jewelry. Nick Sirianni, you got to be better. And at the end of the day, I'm mad at him too, but he will be the coach the rest of the year. He's not going nowhere, at least to the end of this year. And if we win something, then he's going to be here. So good, bad, ugly, sad. I'm going to critique him as need be, but the fire Nick Sirianni stuff, yeah, in a moment, you feel like saying it, but they will not do it unless we collapse. And right now, yeah, these players are locked up for a minute, but nobody should be rooting for a collapse. With all that being said, hopefully you caught on to the mozzarella stick. I don't know who did that, but the Eagles shared it. Listen, I love talking with y'all. We'll be live if anything pops off via the trade deadline. Like, subscribe, muscle up in the comment section. Also, make sure you leave a comment. I absolutely love hearing from y'all. And Phil Skip, let me know via IG, Twitter, or the comment section how to reach you email-wise so we can talk about everything. Color, player, size. And again, if you got a social media, then we'll just contact there. We out.